I grind it, I have a sifter, first stage of sifter, then after that's done, the second stage of sifter, and it falls into the jar with my final product. This right here makes for like maybe, condenses down to be about half the bucket of powder. So this much charcoal creates about half a bucket of charcoal powder, which is good for like maybe, and you need a lot to cover yourself. So and you need like handfuls. So it's good for like maybe 7 to 10 different times, depending upon how much you need, you know, and stuff like that. So you need a lot to do shadow powder. Oh, woo. Oh. Dusty, dusty, dusty. Definitely a messy job. I imagine that you would want to wear your mask, your tenagui, just to help keep the dust and stuff off your face. Yeah, that meets my standards. I've done grinding what I need up. I have my ingredients all mixed up now. Alright, this is just a tiny bit of the mixture. Recipe here is the version of a water winning torch. It's raining nice and hard outside. We're about to go test it right now. About to get down and test a waterproof torch out in the rain with an actual ninja recipe. Okay, here we go. Got myself a nifty handle. There. Bada boom. Alright. Carry it around just like this. So here is that waterproof torch mixed. Okay, I don't know if it's supposed to do this, but it turned out kind of pasty. So I used like maybe this much of the actual recipe, right? Hold on, hey, you know what, I didn't even use that much. I used like a tip of my finger. Yeah, see that much right there. That much right there was worth 10 minutes of waterproof light, rain dripping on it constantly, and it still lasted 10 minutes, just this much. Imagine what this whole cup would last. That's got to be at least a couple hours or an hour, even in rain. So let's make a waterproof torch for later use, okay? Wow. Scissor. Okay everyone, here it is. The water winning torch. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but they're sizzling. Raindrops are just hitting that. I mean, I'm getting a lot of rain on this, and it's not going out. As a matter of fact, if you can see, well, you can't see it, but there's a puddle. All that pine sap and camphor is just resisting. It's like a big giant bat of, it's like a little bat, I should say. A little batch of goo or liquid that's seriously flammable and just stays lit even in this rather decent rain. I mean, I got a good layer of dampness to all my clothing and everything, so it's not light rain, it's not serious heavy rain, but it's a decent rain enough to test this torch, and it is withstanding well. See that? And this is just a tiny bit. I imagine that, you know, a good amount of this recipe, made well, would withstand a huge storm. So it's definitely a success. Here it is. Waterproof torch. Hear that? Water drops are just sizzling away on it. No big deal.